Well, hello. Yeah, you guys need to unmute your
What's
shit.
up?
You too, Jason.
That other little box popped up again.
Did it? Well, I don't know. Oh,
Well,
hi,
hurry up.
Jason. Hi, it's old timer. Oh, I like that. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Thinks it's a pocket knife.
Is that what it Yeah, but the problem is he's the doll's blade. He's not the sharp one, he's the dull one.
They don't allow me to use knives now. Come
We
on.
know, you cut your dang finger off.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully we get some people in here. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm sure somebody will be here for too long.
It
It'd
better
be
be.
better if it was warm.
What's the
You'll be all
matter?
right.
Hey, Jason, you know what cures that? I'm gonna get us
But
booted off in the first 3 minutes of the show. Hey,
You're gonna
Jason, you know what cures that?
what's that?
Vagisil.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
You can come join Scott and I working outside in it all day.
Yeah. I good.
He wish he could. Why, you got plenty of warm clothes.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
wearing right now is thermals.
I'm just saying. Like, you'd be all right.
They're tight. They show off everything.
I bet you have your heated vest on tomorrow.
Bet you I won't.
I don't have a heated vest.
You won't. No, Scott.
What's
Why you
up,
say that?
Thomas?
What's up, Thomas? How you doing? Oh, yeah. Look, see, your EMA boss even come in.
Stop making fun of me. I'm ready. Put me in the nursing home. I'm ready.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Nurse, where's my pudding? You forgot my damn pudding cup. Go get my pudding cup.
Dude, that's going to be me when I get in a.
No, Scott. This is gonna be Scott in the nursing home right here. Nurse, I dropped that. Can you bend over and pick that up for me, please?
Dude, you're not even
Yeah.
lying. You're not even lying. I'm going to be chasing around in my wheelchairs.
Yeah, just so everyone out there knows who's not from where we are from, our low in the morning is supposed to be 0
0.
It's all right.
with wind chills of -16.
Oh, always a good time. Good time.
And over here on the map,
Yeah, and over here.
over there on the map,
Yeah, no kidding.
you're going to see a polar vortex swoop down like, oh, okay, I'm done with my news broadcast.
And back to you, Dick.
Both
Of course, we're
literally and figuratively.
And back to you, Dick, for sports. So I'm excited about this topic.
I know you've been excited about this topic for a long time.
I have been.
Well, there's a good
Yes,
possibility
Thomas.
of that, Thomas. Hi, Joanne.
Hi, Joanne. Yes, it doesn't matter. Men, women, I'm going to chase them all. And if the men nurses make me mad, I'm just going to, like,
Scott's going to be going to the
What do you-
nursing home going,
I'll
it's
hump
all
their
fun and
leg.
games until you hear.
It's the good ship, lollipop. It is about you. But moon landing, I don't care what anybody says.
Did you land on the moon, Joanne?
Yeah.
She probably takes a good high flight every now and again. I'm just saying. You take that as you want. But I'm just saying.
Have you been consuming the Lord's lettuce again?
Joanne pleads the fifth. No, not Joanne. Why would you plead the fifth? I'm just sharing out, people. I'm just sharing out.
Sure he is.
Oh, I definitely am.
Pictures. inappropriate pictures.
So,
Pop, pop.
hi, Natalie. We were just talking about you a little bit ago. I
What's
hope
up,
you're doing well.
Natalie? We're
I
here.
hope- Go on ahead.
It's midnight there. Yeah, you guys are 5
Oh.
hours ahead of us. But that means Santa Claus gets to visit you before he visits us.
And his little elf. Watch out for him, though. I heard he's a wild one.
Scott's elf name is Horny. Horny the elf. What's up, Kristen?
Kristen, what's up?
So tonight's topic, guys. What's that?
I always say nice things.
Yes, we were
No.
saying nice things, very nice things about you.
Yes, we were saying nice things about you. Absolutely. You know I would never, ever talk bad about you. You should know that.
We were talking about the first time we got to talk to you with the 13th dimension.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
You can literally
yeah, so July 20th, 1969. Apollo mission.
Which one?
Apollo 11. Oh, Gemini, right? Mission was Gemini.
Apollo 8.
11.
Apollo 8 was the first trip to the moon, I believe.
no
It is
You better
Apollo
look
8.
that up.
first one to blow up.
Apollo 12 was the one that caught on fire. Then 13 never
Yep.
made it there. They orbited the moon.
Right, but
We are
Buzz
doing good.
Aldrin did it
Let's
at
see.
Apollo 11.
I
Trying to
just
get
read
our facts straight. Huh?
I just read it.
Did you eat your food?
I'm telling you.
Okay, you found it.
No.
Apollo
What'd you
11.
find? It was 11. Okay. I was wrong. I
Yes,
apologize.
you were. Oh my God. Woo-hoo-hoo.
I think Apollo
I
8
got
was
something better than Tim.
I think Apollo 8 was 66.
Right.
It was a moon orbital mission.
So Apollo 11 left Cape Canaveral, headed to the moon. 10:56 p.m. It finally touched down on the moon. Had the astronauts Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong. They come walking out. Neil does. Comes down the ladder. Doot, 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 doot. Says the famous words. That's one small step for man. And
One giant leap.
leap for mankind. American flag. Doot.
But the real question is, did it really happen?
Did it really happen?
So
That's what we're gonna
according to Wikipedia,
It did happen.
globally, 20% of Americans say it never happened.
Right.
25% of British people say it never happened. And 28% of Russians say it never happened.
Right.
But the whole thing was fake.
Correct.
Ah.
Even my grandfather absolutely believed that we did not go to the moon.
Pardon me.
And growing up, going to school, I thought it was always the coolest thing. I'm like, man, we really went to the moon. You know, you look out in the sky and you see this big ball. We was always told it was cheese, which would find out to be a lie, but
And how fitting is it we're talking about this on a night where here in Indiana it is a full moon?
it is an absolute full moon.
Absolutely.
It is beautiful out.
And with the snow that's on the ground, they said that it would, like, you would be able to see 2 miles tonight without any additional light.
Right.
That's how bright the moon is supposed to be tonight. With the reflection off the snow, you'd be able to see 2 miles.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. I can see so far out here.
And I apologize, everyone. My grandson is sitting right beside me.
But he's an
Hey,
absolutely
Kaden.
He's absolutely adorable. That's the paranormal baby.
Choo choo. Yeah, he's reading a book.
So, but we got to look at certain things about the whole aspect. Okay. For one, when you're looking at pictures and everything, I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to see all the pictures and stuff. But when you're looking at them, what is the one thing when you look, like you really pay attention to these pictures, you're not seeing? Stars.
True.
You don't see any stars. Now,
True.
Nope.
they say, well, it's because they're so dim. But some of them stars, come on, man. Like, we know
Well-
those are some bright stars. I'm just
And
saying.
here's the rebuttal for that. You're shooting in black and white.
Right.
The pictures aren't necessarily in color. The original pictures. You're shooting with the highest resolution available in 1969.
Okay.
So there's no filters on there to filter the backlight into the frame. You're obviously shooting with a forward-facing light
What's up, Jeremy?
to illuminate what you're looking at. The sun is behind you.
Hi, Mom.
Mhm.
Hi, Mama Wilson. Hi, Jeremy.
I get that. But why are they
So-
shooting in black and white? We had
With
color
those-
pictures back then.
They did. But the highest resolution available back then was mostly black and white. Later, the photos of the flag and stuff like that were colorized. So when you look at all that stuff filtered in together, the sun is behind the camera, or they have some kind of external illumination behind the cameraman to illuminate what's in front of him.
Right.
Therefore, the light from the stars coming at the camera are not going to appear visible. It's the same thing if you took your phone out right now or a camera out right now and you turn the flash on and you took a picture of the night sky, you're not going to see the stars necessarily because the light from the light from the flash is going to drown out the light of the stars.
So they
Coming
use flash from the
Yeah.
stars.
Right.
Either they had to use some kind of flash or the sun was up and directly behind them so that they could see what was going on. Either which way, that light is going to dim out the light of the stars.
So,
So, I mean, that's an actual scientific fact.
right. No, I get that. No, I
Yeah.
get
So,
that.
I mean, that's like the easiest way to say there's no stars in the picture. Well, this is a good possible reason why.
Well, aren't you just a smart one?
I may be the dumbest man alive.
But okay, I'm gonna bring this up. So Neil Armstrong was the first man on the moon, right?
Right.
Who
No.
took the damn picture of him coming down the ladder?
True.
Buzz
I'm
Aldrin
just-
was the
listen.
first one. Buzz Aldrin was the first one out of the
Listen,
capsule.
I'm just saying.
Officially, technically, the first person on the moon.
I'm
Buzz
just
Aldrin
saying, like, you know what
sacrificed-
I'm saying? Like,
Buzz Aldrin sacrificed fame for being the first person on the moon to get out and hold the camera to give that honor to
I'm
Neil
just
Armstrong.
saying, dude. Like, I'm just saying, man. Like, you know, and you know what?
Thank you, Amanda. Yay, science.
Listen. Okay, but the video was so clear. Come on, in space. No, I don't care what. No. Listen, we get pictures of criminals, and their faces are pixel. Don't give me that. You cannot sit there and tell me that. I'm just saying.
Pixeled, but you have to remember something else. Pixels are only available in digital.
We didn't have digital.
Right.
Wow.
It's the live broadcast. The live broadcast of the men walking on the moon was probably hours after they actually did it.
Right.
Wrong. Now
Why?
they said that the transmission from the moon to Earth only took 1.3 minutes.
Okay, so
Mm,
I'm just saying.
I highly doubt it.
I'm
No.
just saying.
If any part of it's a lie, it's probably that.
Is that- but think about it though, because rumor, not rumor, conspiracy theory is that Stanley Kubrick, who shot A Space Odyssey 2001, which was shot in 1968, okay,
Okay.
also did the moon landing in a Hollywood studio. And there's actually, and I don't know the name of the movie, but I know that a movie came out, I believe, last year about the moon landing being shot in a Hollywood theater.
Yes. The original story for that began in 1976. And if you give me 2 seconds, I'll tell you the name of the book the guy wrote.
I'm at home. Tim's at home. Jason's at home. That's where we are.
Yeah.
We're-
The title of the book was We Never Went to the Moon, America's $30 billion Swindle. It was self-published in 1976 by Bill Casing, a former U.S. Navy officer with a Bachelor of Arts in English. He used to work for Rocketdyne Company that built the F-1 engines used on the Saturn V rocket.
wow.
And he served as the head of the technical publications unit at the company's propulsion field laboratory until 1963. So he was not working there when all of it went down.
So I'm going to assume that that was more just of a speculation,
Right.
or his
His take on what he knew was available up until 1963.
right.
But we have to also remember how much technology advanced and how fast technology advanced
Right.
during the 60s
Well,
and 70s.
and you got to
Right.
think, and this is another thing that I've continued the question. So you had the Soviet Union who sent the first man into space, okay,
Right.
and this is during the Cold War, and then all of a sudden it's the space race, So John F. Kennedy was like, "Man, we've got to get to the moon," because
So
the
we
Soviet
sent
Union.
Alan Shepard shortly after.
Yep. So, and that's why I think it was extremely kind of rushed there. And that's why another part of me wants to think, yes, it could have been shot in a Hollywood theater or whatever, because they wanted to prove to Russia, or sorry, Soviet Union, that we made it to the moon.
World, really.
Right. The whole world. That
That
we
we
had
were
the technology.
Winning the space race, the biggest conspiracy theory is that winning the space race was the most important thing. We
Right.
had to beat the Russians because we were in the middle of something called the Cold War.
Correct.
So that's always been the leading conspiracy behind it. The number two conspiracy behind it is they raised $30 billion to put a man on the moon. $30 billion in the 1960s.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That is a
Hey, that's like
lot of
30
money.
trillion.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
$30 billion they raised. So a lot of that's the second leading conspiracy theory. Hi, Cheyenne.
Hey. No
Yeah,
need to
Cheyenne.
apologize.
The third biggest conspiracy, number 3 on that list, is that it distracted people from the Vietnam War, which is a very unpopular war with the American people. So it was kind of like, here's Vietnam, all the media attention. Whoa, we got this, the media, and we can do whatever we want over here.
And that is a good, yeah, absolutely. That would be a great distraction.
Right. So that was the third most
We all
popular.
know the government is good at distracting you from something that's actually going on.
Yep.
And we're going to do this, and distract you
And
from it.
there are many other popular theories among conspiracy theories. Some were even started by the Flat Earth Society
Oh yeah,
in the 1980s.
and that yeah. But here's I love, and this is why I love
Don't fall
conspiracy
off
theories.
the edge.
What about the Van Allen belts going to the moon?
What?
Van Allen belts. Van Allen belts you have to go through to even get to the moon, and they're full
Right.
of radiation.
Right.
And conspiracy theory is that they would have died from radiation. So NASA says no. They went through the thinner parts of the belt and had less dosage of radiation to where it wasn't lethal, and they were only in there for about an hour. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole lot of conspiracy about that, along with other bits of conspiracy.
How about the flag?
Another good bit of conspiracy. But I would like to say, in 2012, the solar rover there is no conspiracy about whether it's on the moon or not.
Right.
The solar rover that was sent up to go along the moon's surface in 2012 visited in that year, visited all 6 of the landing sites. 5 of the 6 flags are still standing.
So where's the sixth one?
The 6th one fell over when they took off from the moon's surface,
Oh.
and the propulsion knocked it was too close to the landing rover, or to the landing capsule. And when they took off, it blew it over.
Now, and the conspiracy theory is there's no way that flag would be straight like that.
Well,
But-
if you look carefully,
There's
look-
a rod.
there's
There's
a
a
rod
rod
that goes through the top.
Yep,
of the flag.
through the top.
Yes. And there's another conspiracy that says it shows the flag moving in a windless environment. Well, solar winds are a real thing.
They are.
So therefore, there is wind on the moon in a
How do you know?
non-atmospheric.
You've never
Flag.
been there. You don't know.
Okay, according to science, solar winds create winds on the surface of the moon.
Listen here, Tim Fry, the science guy. You like how I did that? I kind of switch that around. I'm just saying. Can't be
Kids,
saying names.
it's a horrible habit.
Yeah, it'll stunt your growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what happened about that.
I don't think I had that effect on me, Scott.
It didn't affect you, Tim.
I mean, I'm 6'3". And I probably
True.
smoke more than both of you combined.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Well, you don't even smoke, right, Jason?
Nope. I only smoke the other stuff.
You say you don't smoke the other stuff, or you do?
I do. Once a year.
On 420?
Oh, two times a year.
You don't do it the other place. I've seen you've only done that once. Don't even go there.
Is one of them around the corner?
Oh, Scott's Corner.
Over summer, that big biker rally we go to.
Yeah,
Big Strummer. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got you.
I'm just saying.
I just can't do it.
I'd smoke it every time.
Okay.
You gonna say hi?
So, hey,
You gonna say hi? No. He
he's
said
like, nope, nope, nope,
No.
no. Okay, so
he's got crazy hair tonight.
let me ask this. You see, seem kind of jumping, right? Conspiracy theory is another reason why we never went to the moon is because the way they're jumping, because no gravity says it looks too much like they were on a wire. But listen,
It is not. It is not a zero gravity situation. There
right?
is anything that has mass in space has gravity.
Mm-hmm.
It is a lessened gravitational situation. So when they go to take a step, they're going to come completely off the ground for a few seconds and then come back down. The moon is dense. It's land mass. It has gravity.
But they're saying that wasn't dust. They were on lines,
Then
and
what?
it was sand, colored
Okay.
sand. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
So
I'm just telling you what they say.
I'm just telling you the 2012 rover again.
Listen,
You go back to
that could
that
have been
again.
done in Hollywood too.
Showed actual footprints on the moon in the dust.
Let me ask you this then. So the rover's seeing all these flags or whatever.
Right.
We got some of the best telescopes ever. Why can't we see them?
I'm sure
Why can't we see them? Come on.
if you looked at the moon at the exact right spot with a high enough powered telescope to pick an ant
There,
out of
if
200
if
miles.
people have high enough telescopes to see the rings on Saturn, we should be able to see the flag on the moon. I'm just
You would
saying.
think so. I don't know that anybody's actually tried to get the exact coordinates and actually
I'm
look
just
for
saying.
it. That's all
Why
I'm
don't
Yes.
you do that then, Wilson?
Why don't you put your 2 cents on this there, Mr. Wall, and stop
I
watching
just told you. I
stop
said, why don't you
watching the
just do
dang
this then?
news. Stop watching the news.
That's it. We're taking a trip to California to that great big fucking telescope and all the Bugs Bunny cartoons. We're gonna tell it point it at the goddamn Apollo 11 landing site. We want to see if the flag there or not.
I'm just saying.
Shh, buddy, you gotta be quiet.
He is fine. He
Why,
is
thank
fine.
you.
What are you watching, Jason?
I'm looking something up.
Here, I guess, is my biggest point.
What?
In the world we live in today, what is somebody who goes and tells government secrets? What are they called?
Whistleblower.
Right. And there are people that are very still alive today that worked at NASA when the moon landing happened. From 1969 to now, anybody who would have stepped forward with secret information about it being filmed in a television studio would have done it. Just from the publicity alone. You would make more money than they ever could have bought you with to keep it a secret. You would make 10 times as much being a whistleblower on this.
Oh, you would. Yeah,
So,
absolutely would.
So if this was a legitimate thing, why has there never been a whistleblower?
Now, Indiana Dent sites. I'm not sure who this is. Oh, it's Chris Bernal. And we actually did cover this. It was actually Buzz Aldrin, who was the first man on the moon, who took the picture of Neil Armstrong. But he did not want the fame of it all.
I mean, think about it. Neil Armstrong came home and toured the country.
Right.
He couldn't even get out of his car without getting mugged for autographs and stuff.
Yeah, they are.
Scott's they're called Scott. Whistleblowers are called Scott.
They're called Scots.
That's just kind of my take on it. Is if it was really faked, wouldn't you think that somebody in the modern society that we live in now would come forward and say, I was there in 69. This was absolutely faked. It was
You would
absolutely
think.
done by
Right.
this person. And, it was directed and it was filmed in this studio lot and this, that, and the other. It hasn't happened.
But what if they signed an NDA? You know what I'm saying? Even back then. Like,
Okay.
And
So
I'm just saying.
the worst they can do is turn around and sue them for the amount of money they gave them to pay them off and keep them quiet.
right.
That's the worst they can do. And if they're going to make 10 times that being a whistleblower, here's your damn money. I got 9 times more what you paid me.
What's up, Mr. Jones?
I mean, this person would become an instant celebrity. They would be on every talk show. They would be buckets of money.
So what about the module taking off on the moon?
Okay?
They
So
say
you don't need...
They're just saying that there was with the technology they had back then, that the propulsion, there was no way we'd be able to lift it off
Okay, we know they had enough propulsion to launch into space.
into space with rockets.
Okay.
Rockets, there was
Okay,
no
hang
rocket.
on.
I'm just saying, there was
Hang
no
on. I'm gonna
rockets
explain
on
this
the
to you.
moon.
I'm going to explain this to you. With the rocket thrusters we had enough power to launch a
Right,
humongous space shuttle all the way up into space.
right,
Now, the lunar module was like maybe 1/100th of that weight,
right.
and you're taking off in a lessened gravitational cycle. So the propulsion system on the lunar landing module, they had to have thrusters on it to be able to land safely and upright, to be able to correct themselves. Those thrusters would have been powerful enough to pick up a smaller object in a lessened gravitational pull. Sorry. I've sit and read everything about this and read all the rebuttals, and there's a logical explanation for every single thing that comes out in this conspiracy theory.
I don't know, man.
You know me. What do I always say about conspiracy theories, Scott?
They're theories.
No, what do I always say? What do I always say?
I don't know. I've slept.
You gotta follow the money trail, right?
Okay.
So
Just
there
show me the
is
money.
a money trail to this conspiracy theory. First off, NASA raises $30 billion to put a man on the moon.
Was it
That's-
done by
that's actual
Rockefeller?
fact. Secondly, how many people paid around the country to walk up and see a moon rock?
Oh, a lot, dude.
Millions of people paid up to, I think it was like $2.50 a person to go in and look at a moon rock in a glass case.
Right.
So there is a money trail here. There was money being made from it.
Oh, absolutely. And of course,
Not to mention how many people turned into the video broadcast.
right.
The advertising space alone made tons of money.
And what is that? A rat?
That is your dog.
That ain't
Scott,
my dog.
why are you on camera twice?
I hope that dog sits on your head.
Sits or with an H?
That would be awesome too. But now, was that female or male, Jason?
Male.
God, I wish you would have humped the back of your head. That would have been an amazing video to see right now. I'm just saying, watching that dog go to town,
Look at this.
it'd have been amazing.
Hey.
They put me down. They put me down.
So there was what? You said 6 other missions, right?
6 of the missions that landed on
That
the moon.
landed on the moon.
There were a total of 3 6-man missions and 3 12-man missions.
So with the technology that we have today,
From 69 until 72.
why not go back again? Why not do better
So
scientific research with the technology that we do have
after
today?
69, NASA's funding began getting cut. By
Right, because
1972,
they were
NASA
started
was
not
only
doing so
funded.
much crews.
NASA had lost 42% of its funding by 1972. That's why the last mission was in 1972.
Right.
If NASA were given the funds to put another man on the moon, I'm sure we could.
Well, we have enough very rich people that could probably help out with that.
That's true.
They're more,
But they have to be willing to help out with that.
they're more interested about putting themselves.
And yes, Amanda, NDAs do eventually expire.
Yes, sorry, I was going to answer that, so I apologize.
I'm trying to go through and read some of the comments here because I haven't been paying attention.
So
to
where
it.
do y'all think? What'd she say? So with all this, where do you think we are now?
I think right now they're more interested in
Mars.
Further
The-
space.
for
What-
one, I think they're still interested in Mars. There were originally there
Right.
were plans on
Right.
putting a man on Mars.
Right.
I think right now though the biggest focus is on the space stations, which are currently studying like what effects man is having on the sun,
Right.
studying things like solar flares, and they're trying to determine when the sun is going to explode. Isn't that a great thought? Because eventually, you have to remember, our sun is a baby star.
Right.
From what it is now, it's going to grow into a red giant.
It's going to go
Then it's going to
supernova.
grow into a blue supergiant.
And
Then it's going to go to a white dwarf, and then eventually a black hole. The problem is, the second our sun goes from a normal sun star to a red giant, bye bye.
bye-bye. We're gonna be KFC.
The world as we know it.
We're gonna be all KFC. And if you're talking about black holes, probably one of the biggest ones you got to talk about is this Sagittarius A, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And it's probably one of the biggest black holes. I don't think it's in our system, but yeah, you know.
Well, I mean, we do have one big black hole right here in our system.
We do.
And that's Jason because he doesn't like problem.
That is very true. That is very true. That is so true.
I challenged Jay and Silent Bob there. I have a wiping problem. I take these little papers, I put them in my butt crack, and bam, no brown stains in my undies.
Oh. Do you ever see you guys ever think we'll go back? I mean, listen, we're always looking for, any kind of signs of life. But let's think about that. Other signs of life, not just bacterial.
Yeah, I think without a doubt, to think that we are the lone phenomenon in our solar system or in our entire galaxy, even, let alone the entire universe,
Right.
is completely preposterous.
There was a saying that I loved that I seen once, and I can't remember who quoted it, but they asked them about space. What's the scariest thing about space? And they said one of the scariest things about space is if there's other life out there on the other planets. But the scariest thing is if there isn't, and we're the only ones out here.
Yeah. To me, that's even more frightening. If we're all alone in the vastness of the entire universe, that's pretty freaking random.
It is.
Yeah.
So when
Beam
you
me up,
look
Scotty.
when you look up at each and every star in the sky, and for anybody who's ever been out in the countryside and really looked up at the night sky and you see all the stars that you can see, and you think, and you have to remind yourself, you've only got a 180-degree panoramic view. You can turn 360 degrees in a circle, right? But if the world's round and I'm standing here, I can only see this much of the sky.
Yeah.
I can't see
Yeah.
the other side.
No.
So when you see all those stars, you're only seeing a portion.
A portion.
And to
And-
think that that each one of those stars has a solar system around it of planets, the same way our star does. Each one of those stars has other things around it.
Why haven't we been to the dark side of the moon?
For us to be completely 100% the only things in this universe, that is horrifyingly scary. And that's why we haven't found Bigfoot yet, Scott. He goes, beam me up, Scotty.
And he does too. We need to go look for one because I really want one to hump Jason.
Next time we're in Brown County.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm just saying, we heard something out there at night one time at one of the cabins we stayed in, and I've
it
been
was
in the
two
woods in
moose.
Indiana. I've been in the woods in Indiana my entire life. I can't tell you.
Oh, we know.
I can't tell you what we heard.
We know you go mushroom hunting a lot outside of money.
Mhm.
Morels, Scott. Morels.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Shit.
Sure. You call it whatever you want, bro. But no, seriously, like, you know, if everything is so round, rotating, why not go to the dark side of the moon? Why not go over there and look for other stuff? Why not go to what's the big crater called? Come on, Tim.
Oh, I can't remember the sea. There's the seas
Yeah,
on the moon. There's
but you know what I'm talking about. Why are we
Yes.
not investigating these things?
Well,
Other life.
I think the rover did a lot of investigation of that kind of stuff to look for signs of life on the moon. I don't know. I mean, we found bacterial life on Mars. We
Right,
found dry riverbeds on Mars.
right.
At one point in time, Mars had water.
Yes, and that
Right.
that has been proven that Mars has had water because there. I don't know if it was frost, ice caps, or something like that, but there were signs of that
Yeah.
on Mars.
Yes. And Pluto is a planet made completely of ice,
It is,
which is frozen water.
and it's not a planet; it's a star.
No, Pluto's not a star. They said it was a moon, then they said it was a planet, then they said it was a moon, then they said it was a planet.
I'm just saying,
Now they call it a dwarf planet.
a dwarf planet, which I don't get. So you're gonna tell me I have to learn 9 planets in our solar system, only to sit here and tell me there's only 8?
But there are reports of them now finding
Yeah.
a planet beyond
Oh man, my mom's coming at you now, bro.
Well, biblically, if you go back to the original creation story, and Scott's heard me say this probably 40 or 50 times. If you go back to the original creation story and you take it back to the ancient Hebrew that it was originally written in, from the oldest account, there are 2 ways to interpret one line.
God created the heavens and the stars.
No,
Heaven and earth.
it's when God created man. And it says in our Bible, in the Latin and English translation of the Bible, it says, and God created man in his own image. But when you go
Right.
back to ancient Hebrew and you account for the missing vowels, it says the other way you can translate it is, and this time God created man in his own image, implying that God had created beings before man.
Anunnaki.
So, biblically speaking, there is room for interpretation.
There's definitely room for interpretation, especially when you get into ancient hieroglyphics and there's proof of other beings, Anunnaki and everything. But that's another whole conversation that we can get into.
Yeah, we'll get into aliens further on in the season. We'll also get into the possibility of there being another very large planet that existed where the asteroid belt exists today.
Absolutely. Well, see, Tim is my Bigfoot friend because he's 6 something,
6'3",
6'3".
and I wear a size 15 shoe. That the story is that God created us in his image, in the image of God. People think that angels look like us. They don't.
Absolutely not.
Read the book of Isaiah.
I
It
bet
will
you they.
terrify you.
I was
at
going
the
to say, I
call
bet
of
you they're scary as hell.
Angels
Yeah.
look very different from us.
Yeah, I mean, do I think they look peaceful? Probably not. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but
I'm just saying, if
there was a
Mary
war at one
saw,
time.
if Mary
People-
saw an angel when God was coming to tell her that she was going to become pregnant with Jesus as a virgin, she would have been terrified.
Right.
And I mean shaking in her boots terrified. Supposedly, we are created in the image of God,
Right.
especially me. With the big white beard and the rippling muscles.
Firepower. Firepower.
Firepower.
Yeah, Stargate was a good, really, really good movie on that.
Yes, and Stargate. Do I believe that in our near future, time travel will be possible if it's not already? Yes.
I hope not.
I hope so. I'll go back.
Because, listen,
Screaming in the opposite direction.
if time travel is possible,
Look at Sarah and take
that will seriously mess up everything.
I think there'll be rules. I think there'll be rules implemented.
Listen,
Like,
Bill and Ted
you
did
can't
it.
travel to any time during your own life period.
Listen, Bill and Ted did it, and they brought back Abraham Lincoln, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be doing that.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to involve a phone booth, Scott.
No, well, you never know. Jason,
But
you got peanut butter? Leave that dog alone.
Yeah.
I am almost certain that at some point in time in the future, time travel will be possible if it's not already. And all you have to do is go look at Egyptian hieroglyphics to prove it.
Right. And there's been
There are Egyptian hieroglyphics of helicopters, modern day airplanes,
absolutely
all this stuff that are written in hieroglyphics 4,000 years ago.
and that's what I'm saying.
So
Like, I'm
there
not.
had to be something
Yes, there has to be something,
that
but it could be the technology too.
unless they had that technology back then that was lost to history for the past 4,500 years.
Well, once again, here we go, getting a little off topic. Look at Antarctica, Tim. Look at Under the Sea. You know what I'm
Again,
talking
that's
about.
another place that we're going to talk about later
Yep.
on this season.
You
Y'all need to come back later on in the season because we're gonna have great episodes this year.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are. Somebody said, "How can you call yourself a paranormal podcast? When you don't talk about paranormal, we talk about everything.
You-
Okay, the
Hang
paranormal
on a
is
minute.
a vast.
Hang on a minute. The true definition of paranormal is not ghost investigating.
No, absolutely not.
The true definition of the word paranormal
Is anything
is
unknown?
anything that is not normal.
Yep.
And the three of us are not freaking normal people.
Nope. Yep.
So us just being here makes it paranormal. No. When you break down the definition of the word paranormal, that you have to include things like conspiracy theories. They're out of the normal. You have to include things like serial killers. Serial killers are not normal.
Right.
You have to include things like aliens. You have to include things like cryptozoology. You have to include things like biblical things. The Bible speaks of things that we do not recognize in our brains as normal.
Yeah. And on this, we like pushing the envelope. We love talking about the things that they're. I don't want to say all because there's some shows out there that will push the envelope, but very few. And we like to do that. We like to push the envelope. We like to have people get in, talk to us, tell us what you guys think.
Not only that, but
Yeah.
how many podcasts are out right now about ghost investigating or ghost hunting?
Too many, dude.
Not
And
Too
how
many.
many podcasts are there like this one?
Right.
Yeah.
In which we're not saying anything bad against all these
No,
other
we're
shows
not.
doing podcasts on ghost hunting and this and that. Absolutely, do your thing. But
But we want to break the mold. We want to talk about it all.
listen, it's a little easier for us if we have a variety. I'm just saying. For us three, we got to have that variety.
And again, we say this every week, but you guys coming in and commenting makes this show what it is.
It makes it
absolutely,
easier.
100%.
You guys bring up interesting facts. You guys say things to us that make us laugh when we're supposed to be entertaining you.
Right?
You guys come in here and you guys talk about things with us and open this discussion. And if we get your mind thinking about something and you guys can bring in your comments and maybe a perspective we've never seen it from.
Yeah, we love
and
that.
It may be something that enlightens us as well. So don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like and share. Tell other people about us.
Like and share.
When you do that, we're opening this up to even more people coming in, more people discussing, and it makes the show more fun for everybody.
Yeah. And we're not here about the popularity and all that. We ask you to like and share because we want people to come in and talk to us. It's
absolutely. What's up, Josh?
What's up, Mr. Roseberry?
The more people interact with us, the more fun we have. And that's really what it boils down to.
And it works the algorithm. Absolutely.
We don't get paid to do this. We get paid. We come on here to have fun. We're 3 friends, 4 friends, 5, 6 friends, if you include the entire show cast.
Yep.
That enjoy each other's company and like getting together once a week and having this fun. And we said, why not bring everybody else into it too and have fun doing it?
I mean, we get together, we sit around, we talk. We literally sit and think about topics to have on the show to keep you guys interested in them. That's why we do what we do. And I am still sleeping pretty good. A little tired this week. Put in a lot of hours at work, so. Oh, I can definitely block Jason. How'd I get up there? But I'm not like that. I'm not going to be mean.
Like I said, we're just a group of friends that like getting together and talking. And these are topics we talk about.
Oh, yeah. When we're around.
When we're not on.
Bring to all of you guys. If we came in here and talked about the exact same thing over and over and over again, how boring would this show be?
Absolutely.
By changing up the topics, what is our topic next week?
Dude, I knew you was gonna ask that, dude. I'm like,
I've got it written down over there on the wall, but I got to get up and go look at that.
Hold on.
It's not actually written on the wall. It's on a little tack board we have.
It's funny that we talked about life on the other planets because next week's topic is aliens, actually.
Hey.
My wife's biggest fear on the planet.
Pappy.
Yes.
Yeah, so
You're going to have to use
next week's topic is definitely aliens. So that's going to be an interesting one. So
Is that an
Jason,
all green show?
it could be.
I think Crystal said she's going to come on that show.
Oh, even better.
I thought I told you when it was, and if may bring you on that one, Mr. Roseberry, since you seem to be sending me so much stuff on it.
Yeah.
Oh, he has been sending me a lot of stuff. I'm sending you guys on conspiracy theories and stuff. Josh Roseberry's actually been sending me those.
Cool. Maybe we can bring him on as a conspiracy theory guest with us.
Conspiracy theories is March 5th, so we have.
When I opened my eyes really big like that, they actually looked blue.
I know, instead of shit round.
Isn't that weird?
So,
Wild.
well, it's that time of the show.
Yes, Roseberry, you would.
For Jackass of the Week. I'm just saying. And do I have one? Yes, I do.
Uh-oh.
So, why do I have a Jackass of the Week? Because it's fun, and I'm going to make fun of the guy. He's one of my good friends, or me and Jason's really good friends. He's also my battle buddy from the Army. And his name is Keith Hartley. And why is he Jackass of the Day? Or the Week? Because this guy sends pictures every now and again. Some of them are goofy. But he sent me one a while back of him getting a helmet so he could go kayaking. You don't ever send your buddy a picture of you in the mirror with your helmet. I'm just saying. And since you want to
We're
blow
going to see
me,
this picture.
and since you want to blow me crap all week, since you want to blow me crap all week, because Saturday we start our nursing home tour.
This one.
Dear friend, Keith Hartley, you are the paranormal jackass of the week. Congratulations for taking this picture, and sending it to me. I absolutely appreciate it.
Is that who's on his shirt?
I have
Cigar.
no idea.
Kind of looks like Mr. Rogers.
I think who knows.
It looks like it.
All I know is you're the jackass of the week. And just remember, people, we're always looking and we're always watching.
That one. That's mommy.
So, with that being said, on behalf of myself
That's
and my
mommy.
really good co-hosts, Tim, the rare bald-headed Sasquatch, and Jason, the paranormal old-timer bitch wall. We want to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight and coming in and talking to us. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We hope you have a great weekend. Make sure you stay warm. Don't forget to like and share.
Can I say one more quick thing? Well, two more quick things.
Okay.
Real quick. One, I believe we landed on the moon, in case you couldn't tell. Two,
No, we didn't.
If you guys have a topic out there that you want us to cover, send it to us.
Yeah, message us.
That'd be really cool.
Within reason, people. Keep that in mind. Within reason.
Please, within reason.
So,
We're crazy, but we're not all nuts.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Remember, the slogan is, if you're not laughing, you're not living. So until next week, we hope you guys have a great night and a great weekend.
Pete.
Absolutely.
Peace out,
Much love,
y'all.
Pete.
Bye.
Daddy.